Hi there, it's Christina from naturallychristina.com, and here is Toby. He just got groomed, so he's looking all of 4 pounds, looking really skinny. Today I want to talk to you about polycystic ovary syndrome. Now I know there are many people out there who have this. It is so common, and there are reasons why it is so common. I've had it probably for 10 years. I no longer have symptoms of it. I do have just a few things, but it certainly is way better than what it was. It's actually the thing that motivated me to eat the way that I do. I've always been very healthy. It's just something I've always had a passion for. My first ever job was personal training at the age of 19. And ever since then, I've stayed in the health and fitness field, just trying to help people and motivate them to get healthier. So it's something I've always tried to do myself, for sure. At age 14, I became vegetarian. I read the book, is it Fit for Life? It's Fit for Life by Harvey Diamond. At the age of 14, it was just a book my mom had laying on the shelf. I picked it up and read it. It was such a wonderful book. Harvey Diamond is, one of the greats out there in the health and fitness industry. So that book was enough to educate me and motivate me to become vegetarian. So I did so at age 14. And I stayed that way probably for close to 10 years. When I got married, and actually a little bit before that, I started to eat a lot of chicken breast because I was bodybuilding at the time. So I was 22 pounds heavier than I am today because I had a lot more muscle. I was really training hard in the gym and trying to aspire to be a bodybuilder, if you can imagine. It's completely not who I am today, but that's where I was then. And the high intake of protein, I think, was one of the contributing factors to PCOS for me. And also, since I was getting married, I started taking birth control at the time, which is something I would never do again. I don't take that. It's bad for your body in so many ways. So I think all of those factors together, and also I was going to college at the time, so there was a Starbucks on campus, so of course had to have that afternoon latte. So all of those things together, I started developing problems, and it was a big issue for me because if you have PCOS, you know that sometimes you can get ovarian cysts, which are extremely painful. In my case, I have vascular ovaries, so if a cyst would bust or burst on me, I would bleed internally. So every time it would happen, I would have to be hospitalized. And one time I lost a liter of blood, so I was very sick and weak. It took me a long time to recover from that. And that began to happen like almost every month. And so my doctor started talking about exploratory surgery. He started throwing words around like hysterectomy and hormone replacement therapy. And I was a person who I don't take any medicine at all, so these things scared me. I was like, no. I want to die with all of my body parts, all of my organs. I don't want them taken out. So I told him to give me a few months. I was going to go home and see what I can do on my own. And so I went pretty much vegan overnight. I had tried it in the past, but I wasn't educated enough about it. So I failed the first time that I tried. That was a few years prior to this situation happening. But I was educated enough and determined enough that I was going to do it this time. I certainly had motivation. I wanted to be well. I wanted to be healthy. I did not want to be dependent on medication. I did not want to have surgery. And I didn't want to live in fear of what would happen, every time a cyst bursts. Do I have to go to the hospital? Am I okay? Am I going to bleed out? It was scary. It was a scary situation. And so I want to motivate you too. If you have PCOS or any other medical problem, health problem right now, more than likely it can be fixed through your diet, because so many things are caused because of what we put in our bodies. Food is medicine. So that means your food can make you sick or your food can make you better. And that is absolutely true. I believe that 100%. I see it in myself. I've been able to overcome PCOS. I no longer have ovarian cysts, ever. I have no pelvic pain. My periods are so mild, I don't even know they're coming. They just pop up and I'm like, oh, okay. So it's been so much better for me. Now, I've been doing this for 3 years, and I am not just vegan, I'm a high raw vegan. So I don't eat a lot of cooked food. I don't eat gluten. There's a lot of things that I do not eat that maybe other vegans eat. So I'm trying to get to the point where I'm almost 100% raw, where I've only eat living foods. And so that is the goal for me. I still do have some issues, even going into this for 3 years. So you cannot expect to have results overnight. With the cyst, it pretty much was overnight. Like once I got off of caffeine and sugar and dairy and meat, no more cysts. Now, do I have other symptoms? Yes. I'm trying to correct those. My skin still isn't perfect, and that's due to the hormone imbalances that come along with PCOS. But I think, and the other issues like related to my thyroid. Because here's the issue, guys. You don't just have PCOS. You have to ask yourself, okay, why do I have this? What is causing this? What system of my body is involved with PCOS? Because it's not just your ovaries. Your ovaries are part of your endocrine system, as well as your adrenal glands that sit on top of your kidneys. That's involved in your endocrine system. Your thyroid. So all of these things, they kind of have a chain effect. A lot of people who have PCOS are infertile. They have thyroid issues. They have high cholesterol, obesity, diabetes. It's not just because of the PCOS. It's because of your endocrine system. So it's all involved. So it all needs to be healed and regenerated through food. And so I'm doing that, and I'm getting better every day. You can't expect to be a vegan or be a raw vegan and to be completely healed and totally 100% perfect health. Many people profess that, and a lot of these people are younger, so they're in their early 20s, and I was super healthy. I felt at that age just because I was so young. A lot of damage hadn't been done to my body yet. So you have to keep all of these things in mind. You're still going to have issues to work out. In fact, coming to this type of diet, it actually exposes your weaknesses, which is a good thing because then you know what you need to work on. And so that's what I am doing. So I eat a high raw diet. I try to cut caffeine out completely. I do drink matcha green tea in the mornings because I just love something hot. That's just the thing I love, to hold a hot mug. So, and eventually I will cut that out, but for now, that's what I'm doing. No processed sugar, pretty much at all. I eat a high fruit diet, which actually someone gave me the exact opposite advice. My doctor said do not eat fruit at all, like maybe 1 or 2 a day. And I eat probably 70% fruit every day, and I'm having excellent results. Because I never think that nature is to blame. Fruit is never to blame. If there's something going on in my system, it's because of the other things that don't belong in my body. They're not foods specific to the human species, like meat, like dairy. Dairy is for baby cows. It's not for humans. And you guys know that already. So let me just tell you what I'm doing. I do take licorice root, see, by Nature's Sunshine. And so this particular herb is to support the adrenal glands. It's to support the lymphatic energy and to regulate your blood sugar. Now, I also have low blood pressure, like very low. And I, in the past, before I knew better, I thought, oh, that's because I'm super healthy. I do cardio, I weight train, so I have, awesome heart. No, if you have really low blood pressure or high blood pressure, this indicates adrenal weakness. So my adrenals are weak and I'm working on them. My thyroid is weak and I'm repairing that. It's getting better every day. And so that's what I take. I take licorice root, and I don't suggest taking anything if you're not, I think diet has to come first. So start there. Start including more raw living foods into your diet, into your lifestyle. The best way to do that is for breakfast. Start breakfast the raw way, I always say. And that's so easy to do. You can have a mono meal of fruit, so like a big, huge bowl of grapes if they're in season, or oranges if they're in season. Whatever is in season, that's the fruit you want to go after. So you can just have a mono meal of fruit, or you can just do a delicious smoothie, one that's large enough to keep you full till lunch. That's the easiest thing you can do to start on this path. And then a big salad, you can have a huge salad either for dinner or for lunch, and so that's another raw living food to add in. And so those are just some tips, guys. I just wanted to share with you how I'm feeling so much better. I'm thriving. I no longer have cysts, which is amazing to me because I don't have to have that worry and that stress of what's going to happen to me every month. And it's been just wonderful. And again, being on this lifestyle has helped me to see what other things I need to work on, and I'm doing that consistently and getting better every day. So it's certainly a work in progress. It doesn't happen overnight. It's not a miraculous diet that many profess it is. But yeah, it is. It has amazing benefits. I feel closer to nature. I feel like my intuition is stronger. So like I'm more in tune to my feelings like very quickly, especially that of other people's energy. When I'm around, I'm very sensitive to it now, and just many, many things. I do have more energy, more mental clarity, and all of that stuff. I just feel better and more alive. And again, it's getting better every day. So I want to encourage you, if you have PCOS or any other ailment, find out what system is being affected and work on regenerating that system. And the best way to do that is through raw living foods. So get on fruits, get on veggies, but especially on fruits. Don't be afraid of the carbs. We do need those things in our body, absolutely. They feed the brain, they feed the body, they fuel us. It's from nature. I mean, God created this food for us as a gift, and we should take advantage of it. It's the best thing that we can do for our health. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this, and I hope you have a supernatural day. Please visit my website, naturallychristina.com. Follow me on Facebook at Eat Supernatural. And I will talk to you next time. Have a wonderful day. Bye.